common farmer struggles to collate that technology they use.
In half an acre, we already know that the farmer will get 3 million in 4 months.
Let's also look at the realism of what is possible and what is not. And then also bottom line, how much is it costing? How long will it take?
Right. But we have to start somewhere. And we have to move systematically somewhere.
The CRAFT project is fostering an enabling environment for climate-smart agriculture by working with public and private actors to create policies and systems that support large-scale adoption of CSA practices.
The project had an approach that worked with and through the private sector with support from the public sector. Now, private sector in this case, we have the cooperatives, we have the small and medium enterprises, we also have the service providers who could also be SMEs. But all in all, we've been implementing in a co-contribution arrangement whereby we had a grant fund that we rolled out in 2018, which was also supposed to unlock investment from the private sector for us to be able to invest in interventions at both farmer level but also at SME or agribusiness level.
CRAFT really came in to support us, give us opportunity to reach out to more farmers, while of course preaching the gospel of climate-smart agriculture, which is one of the initiatives to help farmers understand how they can improve on their yields, how they can practice those good practices, of course conserving their soils, ensuring that they're able also to produce on other value chains. Of course, at the end of it all, addressing the issue of food insecurity, but also source of income in their homesteads.
We are able to reach a bigger number of farmers. We have trained many of them, and they have been able to practice most of the practices that we have taken them through. And our engagement with the CRAFT has enabled us link farmers to the local government.
Before they start their work within the area, they first go and sign the MOU with the government. Our work is to work hand in hand with the institutions who are supporting agriculture, because they will be supplementing our work.
Through the Climate Smart Agriculture Multi-Stakeholder Platform, CSA MSP, in Uganda, public and private actors are working together to ensure that farmers have access to the tools and knowledge they need to adapt to climate change.
They mobilized us into a group whereby we conducted trainings by the CRAFT, and then we acquired the skills and the knowledge, technical skills. We are able to plant in rows, we are able to plant the improved seeds, we are able to manage the pests and also diseases. We are able to harvest our water in the soils. We are able to control erosion. We come here for a demo, then from here, each person has to go and transfer the knowledge to his home, from homes. So that when it comes to production, we sell as, it's a collective thing, bulking. We do the bulking. Each farmer brings all the produce, we put together and we sell together.
By creating an enabling environment for climate-smart agriculture, the CRAFT project is ensuring that the systems are in place for long-term success. With the right policies, partnerships and investments, farming in East Africa can thrive despite the challenges of climate change.
We have managed to support a multi-stakeholder platform focusing on climate change under the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries. This platform brings together all the stakeholders to deliberate and think through, learn from each other, and try to leverage resources for us to be able to support adaptation and mitigation initiatives to climate change. So all of those are some of the evidence that we see that have emanated from the implementation of this project.
We want to thank them so much. The intervention helped the farmers as a champion to increase the income, but also so far where we are, even if there is no project, even if they don't come back to finance us, we are able now to move on our own, because we have already working capital. from other investors. We have farmers.
If these farmers carry on what they have been taught, they carry on the practices that will maintain the good seed, they carry on the climate smart agricultural practices they have been taught, then the impact of the project will be lasting.
Together, we are building a resilient agriculture sector that will stand the test of time. The Craft Project, empowering East Africa's farmers and businesses to build a resilient future. Learn more at snv.org.